Hey everybody, welcome to Kinger and Bam. We've got some more chat on the latest chapter of 1165, the One Piece.
Reverberations.
Yep. And we got some couple of TCG leaks again. Not as many as last
not
time.
as many as last week.
We covered up quite a few.
Yeah, we won't do two separate videos for this one.
So a couple of things about the latest or next year's upcoming Pokemon release.
Yes, yep.
And a couple more cards for OP14 for One Piece.
Yep.
So we'll get into the
chapter
first.
Yep. 1165 Reverberations. So obviously just continuation. Anyone that watched our spoilers video last week probably knows a fair bit of the story already if you haven't read the chapter.
At least we get to see some of the actual panels now.
Yeah, we get to see the artwork, which is sick actually. Like we'll get into towards the end of the chapter. There's a real good panel there, but yeah, it starts off where we essentially left off, which is Rox fighting Garp and Roger.
Yep.
And it's essentially a stalemate, the two of them. Not really quite getting a leg up on Rox. If anything, Rox probably looks like he's getting the upper hand slowly.
Yeah.
And they're just fighting back and forth. Both Roger and Garp use their Haki attacks. Garp lands a punch to the face, and then Roger just obviously clashing the swords, and then Zebek lets off his massive Conqueror's Haki burst.
There's quite a few panels of I suppose a lot of fighting, back and forward fighting, which is I suppose what you want. You want this battle to have expected to have gone for quite some time, as you know.
Yeah,
being these three.
Lucky they're going to change up the anime sort of styles because those couple of fighting panels alone probably like 3 episodes. Feel like Snake Way for Dragon Ball all over.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Just imagine.
God, that was horrible. Yeah, but yes, we do see a pretty cool clash of the the Supreme Haki, the King's Haki, and a cool panel of this, as we've seen with previous fights between two users of the King's Haki.
Yeah.
When the clouds split above from the clash. But in this, we actually see the clouds split purely from just Zebek's release of his Haki,
across,
which is pretty mad.
And everyone's like, all the Marines and stuff are like, what the fuck's going on? Like, this is crazy. And yeah, so Garp and Roger still just duking it out. I think Zebek, when he uses that Conquerors, throws him into a mountain with obviously the force of the pushback.
Yeah.
And then he goes to attack them further, and they manage to deflect his attack and crush him into the wall, and they're trying to figure out what's going on, and then it sort of cuts away to obviously everyone fleeing. I think it shows Shiki and I've forgotten his name.
Shows a few of the Rox members as well.
Jeez, who was that guy's name? I can't remember. The guy with the glasses on Rox crew. It was like Shiki's and Silver.
Yeah, Silverax.
Jeez, I nearly just like went blank there for a sec. Yeah, those guys are talking about leaving, and then Shiki's like, "This is the end of the Rox Pirates," and he's laughing about it. Jihaha. And they're all running away. I think there's a panel of Rayleigh and Gaban and Shaki all leaving as well.
Even Garp's Navy crew and all that as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, because Garp's like, get everyone off the island, every living being off the island, and then obviously you look after yourselves or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it goes into Kaido and Lily, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's a couple more scenes on I suppose them fighting again because they decide they both throw off their jackets and say, all right, it's time to get serious.
Yeah.
Maybe we should team up for a minute. Garp's sort of like, don't want to.
Yeah,
but I don't want this guy running loose. So
yeah,
sort of hasn't got a choice in the matter. So they do team up. We see a few more punches thrown, some slices, some kicks, all that sort of nonsense. But it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It just seems like they're all their power is just not quite getting through like enough to damage and to put down Zebek. Then that's when we see Kaido and Lin having a talk about how Kaido stole the fruit from Lin, and Lin says that Kaido owes him for life.
Yeah, for life. And she's like, I'm going to collect on this debt, and he's like, I'm going to start my own crew that's just based on violence. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what his crew's all about.
Yeah. And Lilin's like, I will come to collect one day. And Kaido's like, I'll be waiting to crush your spirit or something like that. So
which I thought was interesting because you think it's like a throwaway as into like what's going to occur next. But she never, unless there's like a story in between that we've missed. But I don't think I recall.
Yeah, no, from what we see in the anime and
Or the
well,
manga
what we
panels
have,
previously,
the manga panels is that they actually kind of get along a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
it's sort of like sister-brother bond, I suppose,
Mm.
maybe in a way. But yeah, even when they sort of meet up on Wano, they just decide to team up to take on Luffy and the Supernovas anyway. So whether or not there's a story we just are unaware of in the background where she tried to collect at a later date, but yeah.
yeah.
Unless it's like a foretelling that she somehow collects while she's in the lava. So
No.
maybe Kaido
No.
dies and she
No,
takes
that's-
his soul and
No,
she
that's-
turns the lava into a homie and then she survives.
That is very far fetched. Even for Oda and for you, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, okay.
Again,
I'm going to throw some wild theory out there, surely.
we'll go on to the next panel. I don't know if you can throw a theory in here or not, but the next panel we see Whitebeard's on his way out, and
yes.
we finally see Polo Graham,
Graham.
which is yeah.
Well, his first name's Graham. His surname's Polo.
Name's Graham, Polo Graham. Is he 007?
No, but I think it's like...
It's just how it's how they.
I think it's
how
like,
they pronounce names.
Like
Yeah.
the last name's
My name is
first.
Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is like if his surname's Polo and his son's name's Marco, so the naming convention's Marco Polo.
Which is yeah.
That's hilarious.
It is pretty funny. He must have been like just I don't know. Maybe he just thought it'd be a joke. I don't know.
We'll get through the chapter, but there is a wild theory I've read online about Marco and Graham.
A wild theory.
Massively crazy theory that you just sort of it could work, but it might be too crazy. We'll talk about it after this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, Graham.
Yeah.
Graham asks Whitebeard to join up with him. He has a ship. He idolizes him.
Yeah.
Yada yada. Whitebeard says, "Nah, it sounds like
It's
sounds like a pain in the ass. See you later," sort of thing.
But isn't it so weird that it's just like he's never been mentioned before, and then all of a sudden he's just like, "Oh, massive fan." But where did you come from? Were you with the Rocks? Were you with Roger?
No, he would have just been a random pirate, maybe. Oh no, he must have been with someone.
You have to have been with someone. Only 3 groups showed up to the island, unless he was just on God Valley. I don't think so.
Yeah, it is
weird, different.
Yeah,
very weird.
Well, anyway, we then skip over to the part where we're on the Navy ship.
Is it with Dragon?
Yeah, Dragon's holding a pistol to one of the his superior officers.
He's pretty much taken the ship hostage.
Yeah, well, he wants them to get everybody, all the people off the island, and because the Navy were obviously planning on just leaving.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking the people he's trying to get on the boat, I think, are some of the slaves or the people they're supposed to be hunting. So and he's just like, "Did you guys actually know what we were doing here?" No, he goes, "Anyone that doesn't allow them on, I will execute." So
yeah,
and they're already saying to him like, "Dragon, you can't do this." I can't remember what they exactly say, but it's something along those lines, and it's just like obviously right then and there is probably where the penny drops for him.
Yeah, and then just below in the same page, we then see a world government ship with Saturn.
Oh, Saturn.
But so Imu is still controlling Saturn. We can see from his eyes if you have a closer look at that.
Yeah.
So Imu is still controlling Saturn, but just in his normal human form.
Yeah.
And he's just talking about, the island. He mentions that island will never exist. Yeah. So basically, he just wants it all. Yeah. It's all getting destroyed.
Which we're well aware this far into the story that the world government has clearly gotten rid of a couple of islands.
Yeah. Exactly right.
I don't think they're against destroying it. Although we didn't see the, not that the chapter, the flashbacks finished, but whether or not they would have used what we're all assuming is the ancient weapon.
Yeah, I know. Well,
what was that island?
how
do you pronounce it?
Little.
You know what I'm talking about. You all know the one I'm talking about. The one that Sabo was on, and they use what we're assuming is an ancient weapon.
Yeah.
To destroy that island.
It was literally just mentioned on the latest anime episode. When Vegapunk is talking about it.
Yeah, actually, no, you're right.
It was Lucinia or something? No, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, but, we assume we think the island's been taken by Gecko, don't we? So
we know, well, actually, as we'll get into in a minute, but we know at least one half of the split mountain of God Valley has already been cut apart. Is that fallen into the water? Not that I think it should be able to float, but whether or not that's been somehow turned into
maybe he just took that and
and then actually it could be both because isn't it Thriller Bark's split, isn't it? And his castle's in the middle.
Yes, I believe so.
It could be
both.
It
could be both because it is split.
Yeah, because it splits. Because obviously we haven't got to it quite yet, but the other half of the mountain gets cut off as well.
So
maybe he's got both both halves of the top of the split mountain, and then he puts his castle in the middle.
It does make it more believable that he did somehow manage to create a whole island / pirate ship out of another island. Seems like it anyway.
Yeah.
And yes, we then see, where are we? Roger and Garp are talking about the fact that, well, actually Roger's one who mentions it, how he put all of his, like, you know, he's coating his blade with armor and haki.
Yeah. And he's like saying...
And using the power of the Supreme King haki as well.
And he's like, that should be negating any devil fruits.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then Garp's like, yeah, but he's using almost the same amount of output.
So it's cancelling it out.
So it's cancelling it out. And then they talk about potentially a new form of haki, or whether it's just how they're explaining it, I'm not sure. But critical mass.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it says. Yeah, I don't know if it's talking about a new name for a new level of haki, or if it's just them saying we need to go to the absolute max together, which would combine into a critical mass load of haki.
I mean, it's cool now, though.
It is cool.
Critical mass haki.
Yeah. So you want to hit him with a critical mass of Supreme King haki. It does sound cool. Yeah. So anyway, they obviously decide to do it because they got no choice.
Well, they're literally talking about if we keep fighting this way, we will eventually lose, because they're clearly observing that they're getting gassed, and he's not even working off his own physical means. He's getting controlled, so he probably doesn't tire. So their plan is, we can do this critical mass, and it's either going to work, and everyone will fall down exhausted or lose or whatever, or we're going to die. Essentially.
Exactly.
So it's a throwaway thing, and then they even talk about how they're like, we're not coming out of this alive, are we?
Well, it's either this either works or it doesn't. So,
and they start setting up for their attack, don't they?
Yeah, and then
they start talking to Rox, and they're like, "We don't know what's going on, but I can see the sorrow on your face." And obviously, Rox the whole time has been
he's been crying
the whole time
because he can't control it.
Yeah, you see his face is pretty upset with himself. And then they go into their attacks. Yeah,
they get warmed up. We got Roger. He starts off with God of Fire.
He's like, does it look like he's like swinging his sword in
his
a
sword?
Circle?
Yeah,
interesting.
And Roger, the Garp, gets in. It starts off with Infinitum. He sort of looks the same. He's got like all these random fists behind him. I don't know if he's just starting to warm up, whatever. And then we go across to this awesome double spread. Oh, it's not quite a double spread because it's still
nearly like the whole
three quarters.
Really.
Three quarters.
3/4 of the 2 pages.
Yes. So Roger's is God of Fire Ace. And Garp's is Infinitum Explosion. So there you go. It's up on screen now. We've got it across.
Yeah, and it's like how we were talking in the spoilers. It does look like a bit like a Gum Gatling. And they're all haki fists. You can see they've even looked like they've got the flames on the back as well. So I thought that was pretty cool.
And Roger's slices have got, you can see it's infused with haki as well. For all the lightning that's coming off of it.
I mean, do you reckon at this point he's had?
No, he wouldn't have.
Vortigast D. Rogue wouldn't be pregnant yet, would she?
No, it was definitely later in life.
Wonder if he's then named Ace after his biggest move. I don't know.
Maybe that's why Blackbeard hates him even more, because Ace was the attack that killed his father.
Maybe.
So, I don't know. Although you would think he'd have more of a grudge against Luffy.
Yeah, I mean, he does. He tried to get Luffy. He just got Ace instead. Yeah, I don't know.
But yes, anyway, that actually ends the chapter talking about, this is just the narrator talking, mentioning about how, I will read it word for word. The world government attempted to cover up everything that happened here, but the downfall of Rox D. Zebek and his lawless band of followers, the Rox Pirates, who wreaked havoc on their era, cast unmistakable, reversible... Oh my god. Cast unmistakable, reverse... or what the fuck does that word say?
Oh, god damn.
I know. I stuffed it up.
Unmistakable. It's the chapter name. Reverberations.
Reverberation.
Reverberation.
You can tell I finished high school. That shook the very world.
Yeah.
Thanks for fucking it up, Jared.
Reverberations, like vibrations.
Reverberation. Yeah. This is a weird word. I don't know.
I mean, it is a big word to be using.
And to split it.
That's probably just the way that...
Can we maybe we should just crop that part out and we'll try again. No.
Reverberation.
Could be the next meme. So there you go, everyone. That's sort of covers off what we discussed with the spoilers last week, but we get to see what it actually looks like in person. On the pages.
So cool.
It was
It's actually
mad.
a really good chapter.
Yeah.
This whole flashback's been amazing.
Yeah. So I reckon I don't know if there might be maybe one more chapter before we go cut back from the flashback.
I reckon we've still got to have like confirmation of like Zebek defeated.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
something, because it's not like you see his like head drop and he's got holes in his body from the attack, but you don't.
But because
there's nothing like him on the ground.
Because the narrator though is sort of finishing it off though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of like how
that's how they normally do. Yeah.
So we might end up back in our original flashback.
Yeah.
Finally.
Still, every time I just think of that, I just still think of that meme where it's like fucking Haradran's just standing there, just like, so what happened to my dad?
Yeah. People are already speculating what's going to happen in this chapter, and then just like, oh, so we're going back to Wano. No, fuck, I believe Wano. We're going back to Elbaf, and everyone's like trying to remember what happened, like what was going on when we first started. So like Luffy and Zoro were on their way there. Loki is he still chained up, or he's got one chain on or something?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
He's got one chain on. Gunko's still being controlled.
Oh, completely forgot. I said I was going to look to see how many chapters were in that flashback. I just forgot.
Oh, maybe we'll look.
A year's worth?
Yeah.
Probably.
So yeah, the God's Knights that are there, people reckon that Shamrock's going to run away in and cry about what's happened, and I don't know. It's just so much.
Curious to see who killed Harold then. Because I think it was sort of alluding to maybe it was going to be like Zebek killed him or something, but clearly that's not going to be the case. Zebek's dead.
Well, maybe we'll find that out in the flashback.
No, I know, like we will.
No,
but it's just...
will we though?
Oh my god. They have to.
You might end up in the flashback of the butler or something, and he's like,
oh god.
So yeah.
But yes, while we're going on like stuff from this chapter and going forward before we get into like theories and predictions, well, this is actually a theory. The Graham Polo, so Marco's dad, who we're assuming, I mean, it has to be, right?
Yeah.
It looks exactly like Marco, but older.
Yeah.
But one of the theories I saw online was that what if, and it's everyone's sort of like picking sides because technically I think working out time frame wise, Marco should be about 7 or 9 years old at this point. But they were like, what if Graham is Marco because he has the Phoenix fruit?
Why would he change his name?
I don't know. Well, no, it's like a reincarnation though. So like when the Phoenix dies, it's reborn from its ashes. So if Graham died, and then Marco is born from the ashes.
God, that's pretty intense. That'd be crazy.
Would be.
So, So the person who eats that particular devil fruit, the Phoenix one,
when they die, they just like reincarnate from their ashes. But then obviously people are like, but then if Marco's 7, how does that work? And then some people are like, what if you reincarnated as like a 7 or 8 year old or whatever, as opposed to a baby?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's a bit far-fetched. It's a bit wild. But I didn't mind it because like it is a Phoenix.
Yeah, I know. It's a cool thing to think about.
Yeah.
But like,
and he does look identical.
But the devil fruit needs to be able to be passed on to someone else, though. It can't just be the same person over and over and over.
It's almost like it's passing through the same family, because you are just like, it's like Piccolo and King.
Yeah,
Piccolo.
but you said it's the same person. So he literally it's like he's just being born again. It's not being passed down to a next generation.
I wouldn't say it's like the same person. It's like a new person from the same like DNA structure. So it's like Piccolo and King Piccolo. Where he like spits out his egg.
Yeah.
It's like you are me.
No.
But he's not him.
Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know.
It's crazy. It's a wild theory, but I found it very interesting. I was like, well, I mean, it sort of works with the fruit. The whole idea of the Phoenix is that it dies and
I reckon we'll never know. I don't reckon they'll ever bring it.
Nah, probably not. You know what? It'll be an SBS thing. Did we talk about the SBS in the last? I don't think we did.
No, what SBS thing?
Oh, have you not read all the SBS stuff? Oh, Jared. So much lore dropping.
Ugh.
So you didn't see about Queen and Frankie?
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. So in the SBS, someone asked, they like did the math and they worked out that when Frankie's dropped off, like the time frame works perfectly with like Queen and his like leaving his child, abandoning his child.
Mm.
And then Oda pretty much was just like, oh, well, didn't like really confirm it, but was like pretty close to just being like, I'm not going to answer that. You can't make me answer or whatever. So it's like almost confirmed that Queen is Frankie's dad.
Interesting.
Mm.
I mean, I suppose it makes sense when you think about their characteristics, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're both like
showstoppers,
like to dance,
dancing and all that stuff.
Mm. Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like almost all.
That's almost old news though now. That was ages ago, wasn't it?
No, the SBS was recently, but I mean that theory's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
There's a couple other things in the SBS. I can't remember what they were now.
No.
I completely forgot to talk about it.
No, maybe we'll know for next time. We'll think of something for next time.
Yeah, SBS is always good. There's always little funny lore drops in there and stuff as well.
Mm.
Have you never read the SBSs before?
No, you just sort of see what pops up here and there and look at that.
Oh, they're always funny.
Did you have any more discussion for this chapter?
The chapter?
Or for upcoming? I mean,
upcoming? I don't know if there was anything else I was thinking of unpacking in the chapter itself. I mean, it's a bit fucked. Like, Zebek, what a character.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
And we never know if he had a devil. We never know if he actually had a devil fruit or not. Doesn't seem like he did.
No, I don't think he would have.
No.
But that's just, I don't know, it's still just crazy to me how good of a character Zebek is.
Yeah,
like he's literally become a fan favourite in
I know.
this flashback alone.
You feel bad for him, don't you?
Oh, massively.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he was a pirate and probably a bad guy in terms of like general sense, but in terms of everything else, he seemed like a pretty level-headed, crazy bloke.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen in next week's chapter. Like I said, there's been a few predictions that we're going back to...
The flashback or straight back to Elbaf?
Well, some people reckon straight back to Elbaf at the current time. We can't go back to the current time. We've got to go back to...
You've got to go back to the Harold flashback.
To Harold's flashback. But
surely you can't just not elaborate on that further.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to tell you about how Harold died. But first, Zebek. And then... Oh, I just forgot about telling you what happened to Harold.
Yeah.
Oh, Dommy Reversi, someone killed him.
Oh, that's right, because the Giants have been turned as well.
Yeah, that's how we first knew about Dommy Reversi.
Yeah, I've forgotten what's happened on this island.
Oh, really?
It's been so bloody long.
Well, I mean, it was sort of alluded to before it went into the flashback with Zebek that because I think from memory there was a panel in that flashback with Harold where he looked like a demon. So the idea is that he's probably been Dommy Reversied as well, and then someone's had to
put him down.
Obviously, well, I'm guessing Loki killed him, really, because that's the whole thing, isn't it? That Loki killed his dad. That's why he was chained.
That would explain why he never talks about it. Oh, food for thought.
But I reckon there's going to be like, you're right though. The narrator thing usually cuts off, like that's the end of that aspect of the chapters. And
usually then goes to a whole new thing.
I still feel like there's got to be like one other thing in there. Oh, we didn't talk about in the chapter either how the conversation about Roger saying join the crew. Like I know we spoke about it in the spoilers chat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Garp was just like, but who's going to be able to look after the rank and file? Good on him. Love Garp. Redemption.
Yeah, well, it makes sense now. So it's still funny to wonder how he was allowed to stay in the Navy, considering he actually fought Imu.
Yeah, but in the narration, there was actually some narration prior to that end narration that talked about when Imu's like make this island non-existent, and the narrator goes into the event was taken away, and in that narration part is when you see the other half of the mountain fall. And he talks about like all the people involved in the island were pretty much like just it's waved over. Like you guys aren't in trouble anymore. Obviously, talk about it or whatever.
Yeah,
I think they talk about a payout for G11 and Cyberpol 6, who must have been there as the army or the Navy. Sorry. And a few other things. It's sort of all just like they just tried to obviously sweep everything under the rug. And then I'm assuming Garp's probably just like, there's some terrifying thing in the world government, and I just want to protect these other normal people. So I'm just going to stick around and I'll play the devil's advocate and just say, yeah, cool. I won't talk about what occurred.
Yeah. Cool.
But it is weird that he stuck around or he didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Like surely he must have just gone back and gone and seen Goku and Oh, jeez, I've forgotten the other dude. Who was the original fleet commander at that time? It wasn't Sengoku yet. It was the
No, that's
Kong.
the guy. Yeah.
Kong. So we didn't go back to him. It was just like, so
What the fuck?
the world government, like, what? What is this thing? Are you serious? How is this thing one of our leaders? Anyway, who knows? Yeah.
Well, we'll leave you all. Yeah, we'll leave you. Yeah, we'll leave you all with that sort of thought. And then you can stay tuned for what's to come this week.
That was a break.
What?
Pretty sure it's break week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So sick of breaks.
I know. That also probably leads into the fact that was like the end of it.
Yeah.
Ended on a break.
God damn it. Well, stay tuned for 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe we'll just, we'll get into some TCG chat then. And
yeah, do you want to touch on the One Piece chat first, or do you want to quickly swing through the Pokemon leaks?
we'll do the Pokemon leaks first.
Mega Dream?
Yeah, Mega Dream. So this was that one I brought up last week about the Mega Dragonite.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure as to what the leak was for, but
Yeah.
as of since then we've confirmed it's actually called. It's for the next year's release of
Mega Dream.
Yeah, which looks pretty mad, and the Dragonite looks sick, but all the talk has been about the Gengar.
Isn't it funny? I think one of our first like TCG chat combos before Phantasmal Flame was even leaked was like, oh, there was a leak about the next set being Charizard and Gengar.
But
obviously it was just like the next two sets.
Yeah, no,
so
yeah.
So someone called, like, obviously knew from way back. Well, that would have been like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're exactly right. And it's just, of course, just Charizard and Gengar. Like, Gengar is just Gengar. He's about as famous as Charizard now. Like,
yeah, literally.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the artwork for the card looks like mad.
It does.
But
it looks pretty cool. I mean, Mega Gengar is one of the coolest Megas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll never see it ever.
No.
We got a couple of cards. Oh
no,
wait,
you've hit all your luck. I don't. The videos are coming out, guys. You cannot believe it. I mean, you know what? It's about time. Seriously.
Yeah, we've been due for some good luck,
and when that video drops, it's going to put all my shorts for my box to shame. You're all going to be sitting there going, "Why have I wasted a minute of my day for the last, I think, 12 days?" Although I might have actually missed uploading one today. But anyway, why have I wasted my time watching all these bloody shorts? And then Jared's just going to go, "Oh, drop."
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. We're coming out soon.
Spoiler: Kenny, our good mate, who also collects One Piece cards with us, opened a box, decided not to film anything for us so we could show you all.
The dirty dog.
Yeah. Pulled a fucking manga.
And
Luffy manga. You know, when he FaceTimes us and he goes, "Boys, you won't believe what I got." First thing I asked him was like, did you like at least film the opening?
Yeah, so we can't even show you how cool it is.
Yeah.
Because, he dogged us.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of us will pull one soon.
You know what though? It's like, we've had never had any luck in regards to that. But OP13 seems to be
very nice.
Good luck set.
We still haven't
even got the case.
We still have a case to open too, so we'll be opening.
Watch the case be the shittest case you've ever seen.
I've got a good feeling about this case. It's taken longer because it's got good shit in it.
I don't think you guys can get better than what you've already done.
No, we'll see.
Anyway.
Yeah. Back to
manga?
Maybe.
All right, let's get back into the Pokemon.
Yeah. So I mean, there hasn't been too many other card leaks though. Like the big two has obviously been the Dragonite and the Gengar. Yeah. So I'm sure we'll see many more leaks for what cards are in these packs. But
do you reckon they'll have any of the new megas from the new game? Oh, sorry, Legends. I was trying to say new game, but Legends in this set, like a Feraligatr or.
No, I don't know. It's really hard to tell what they're doing because. Yeah, I don't know.
There's a trainer card in this one as well, isn't there? That was released.
There is.
What's her name? Can't remember her name.
I cannot remember what her name is.
Marley? Is it Marley?
I know. Well, either way,
it's from Sword and Shield.
Yeah, it's from Sword and Shield. Yeah. She was the one who had the little.
She was the goth one.
Yeah, Mimpeko.
That one.
Morpeko.
The one that can swap between the night and day Pikachu.
Yeah, that's it.
Or the evil and white one, whatever.
Yeah. So she's standing next to the Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl. I gotta apologize, people. I'm not. I used to know all the Pokemon names, and now I'm just.
Oh no.
A
I've
brain
dropped off
fart.
a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll get more. There'll be more leaks of those coming soon. Like that's not until next year, obviously. So
Yeah,
but then so is OP14, and we get heaps of those leaks. So
that's true.
Pokemon keeps theirs very close to the chest, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Or maybe I just don't see it as much as we see the other stuff. But yes, also Phantasmal Flames official release Friday this week.
Nice.
So hopefully we can get some stuff there. I'm tossing up whether I dive into the early lineup at one of the stores.
I'm sure a lot of you people will do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I can be bothered though, to be honest. I would love to get that Charizard.
Yeah. Well, as always, we'll have a couple packs to give away.
always.
So
Yeah.
like we know how hard it is for people to get packs, and everyone who subscribes to our channel always gets the chance to win one. So
well, we've got the giveaway going at the moment for the Mega.
Yep.
Packs.
That'll actually be getting released, or the winner for that will getting released very shortly. So hopefully everyone who's put on their comments have got on there and subscribed.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of people who love Mega Venusaur. Actually, it's been quite even actually. So we got Gengar, Blastoise, Charizard, Blaziken.
Blaziken, nice.
Yeah, and a couple of Venusaurs. So
Okay.
it's been nice. Good mixture.
Mm.
I'm waiting for someone to say. I'm waiting for something like real different. Like someone goes like,
Mega Starmie.
oh, don't get me fucking started on that horse shit of a design. My God, like so it's almost like they made it just to piss people off. Like, are they kidding?
When you think of like the first lot of Megas compared to the most recent ones in Z to A,
Yeah.
like they really have just dropped off on the design aspect, haven't they? Like the first lot of the Megas were freaking amazing.
Yeah, and they don't. It's not hard. Like all they had to do with Venusaur is give him a bigger flower. Charizard, they changed the color of him, gave him a different colored flame.
Yeah.
Or the Blastoise
Got
ended
the
up
big
with the
cannon
big
on the
cannon
back
and
and
two
the
smaller
arms,
cannons. Like
yeah.
it was nothing crazy, but it looked cool.
Yeah.
And then in this one, they give Victory Bell a choker. They give Victory Bell a choker. Starmie longer legs. That's it. Just longer legs. Like
Longer legs.
I could have understood if they gave all 5 points longer, and he had like I don't know, like an extra gem on each one, and you could shoot laser beams or something out of them.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. It feels like it's I feel like it's easy to think of designs for these.
Even Fraligator for me, I was like, that just is a bit of a letdown.
Yeah,
He's just got a giant helmet on his
Yeah,
back.
I know. Like, and he can just flip it over, and it's like it's not a fucking toy.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a living creature, and he's got a stupid hat that's attached to the back of his head. Like, come on, Pokemon, what the fuck? Like, seriously.
Even Meganium, Mega, like it's. I actually don't mind it.
Well, the
but it is just more flowers.
Yeah, the simplicity of that one is better than all the other ones we just mentioned.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
There's been although there was a fan design where Mega Meganium looked more like a Brachiosaurus, like a dinosaur, where she actually had the longer neck, longer legs, longer tail, and still a flower look and everything, but it became more of a dinosaur look rather than just a extra few petal flowers.
Okay.
That looked really cool. I was like, oh, I wish that was real, and it wasn't. So maybe they need to start listening to some of the fans.
Yeah, maybe. They won't, but maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our vent. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's our vent. Yep.
Yeah. OP14.
OP14. Only a few more cards. Honestly, every time we talk about the release of these cards, I literally an hour later found another 6.
Found another 6.
I was like, just fuck. So.
That's because it was a Thursday, though, when we did the video last week.
Yeah.
Thursday seems to be the release night at 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time.
Well, we'll start off with a nice yellow card, Absalom.
Yes, Absalom.
So he's a 3-cost, 5,000 power Thriller Barks Pirate. On KO, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal one Thriller Bark type card and add it to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in order.
Wonder what his trigger will be.
His trigger. Play up to 1 Thriller Bark Pirates type character with a cost of 4 or less from your trash. Rested.
What a surprise.
I hope. Yeah, I know. One of them's going to have
Something odd.
something different. You'll be like, oh shit.
Something completely different. You can play a 5-cost or less rested.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind the consistency because it's just like no matter what trigger.
Exactly what you're going to get. Yeah.
It's like, bam, trigger, here we go. Bam, trigger, here we go. Just keep them coming.
Just keep bringing out your blocker.
Yeah. We got Mr. 1, Daz Bones, who is a 5-cost, 6,000 power Baroque Works with a 1,000 counter. If there is a character with a cost of 0 or 8 or more, This character can attack characters on the turn in which it is played. Pretty cool. And his on play is to rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0.
Which obviously goes into you. So you
Yeah.
leader ability, 0 somebody out and then rest them.
Yeah, if your opponent has a high cost blocker like the Blockbeard, you just use your leader's ability to make him 0.
Yep.
Play him out and then rest it.
Rest him.
All of a sudden he's got no big blocker to protect himself.
Yep.
And
Does
then
it say you can attack active?
it says he can attack characters.
On the
So
turn
it
it's
would have
so
to
they'd have to be arrested.
rested. Yeah.
Okay. So depending on when you're playing him, you could potentially rest. Like if you're, because it'd be a mid-game play anyway. So you could rest the mid-game play.
It could, yeah, but it could
from the other team.
for only 5 Don though. That could also be a towards end game play too. If they got,
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
because you could use the 5 Don to get him out, rest the blocker or rest or whatever it is
Yeah.
that's in the way. Then you still have 5 Don to, I don't know, assuming you've got another character or your leader, you could still swing for 10,000 or whatever it may be. Like still, or you played a low blocker. I don't know. It's still possible. I don't mind that card. It's a good one.
Yeah. And into Virgo, purple, 5 cost, 7k power.
Look at the muscles.
Yeah, right. Doesn't have those anymore. He's just a head stuck on it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he would have died.
Oh, he would have died for sure, yeah.
Surely. Punk Hazard, Navy, and Dokiote Pirates. Once per turn, if your Dokiote Pirates type character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may return 1 Don card from your field to your Don deck instead. Well, that's sort of... Isn't there another card from Purple Dofi support that's the same as that?
I don't remember anything about if like protection from field removal.
Oh, maybe it was protect. Oh, I swear I've read. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Then when attacking, it's got a -1 Don, and you can give up to one of your opponent's characters -2,000 during his turn.
So both his effects are to
He's really
return a Don.
good. I like this card.
It's not bad. Like it's good to have a
He's
card that has protection for your other characters.
He's a brick though. That's the only thing.
He is a brick.
But
But he's
I
not a bad
suppose-
5 costs.
Yeah, 7k.
7k. He's not.
That's why he's a brick.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can negative a Don.
Well, he's a protection. You get him out, and it protects
Yeah.
your other characters. Not that you'd have to. Oh, I suppose if you're protecting your big Dofi hitter or something, like, it'd be pretty handy.
I'm just trying to think though, like in terms of decks that you're gonna often come up against. I don't think there's many cards that remove by effect anymore in like most played decks. Because black's just Imu at the moment, which doesn't really have much removal.
He's got the
Red.
Mars.
Yeah, I
Mars
suppose.
would KO this guy.
Yeah, I suppose then you just rest a Don instead. Oh, sorry, return a Don.
Yeah.
True. Anyway, moving on to Arlong, blue, 1 cost, 3k power. Well, this is another good card for Jinbei.
Yep.
Fishman, Sun Pirates. On play, if your leader has the Fishman type, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with a cost of 2 or more, and add it to your hand. Then place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. I like this card for Jinbei.
Yep.
There's a lot of searching
nice.
in Jinbei.
Yes, there is, isn't there? That's good. Like there's all, yeah, and they're all low cost. Like he's a 1 cost searcher with 3,000 power, which your leader can give to Don.
Yeah.
Like in your second turn, you'd be swinging with two hitters.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty mad.
Jinbei going to be an aggro deck, do you reckon?
It seems like it. A
Blue
blue aggro.
aggro.
And the thing that's blue about it is just obviously the amount of draw power or the hand draw that you would be discarding. Yeah.
That's the second card that's 1 cost 3k power, because Chu was the same.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. All right, we got Raw Noah Zoro, 7 cost, 8,000 power, Supernova and Straw Hat. He is Rush, as he most of the time always is, and when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power during the turn. So it's pretty basic. 7 cost, 8,000 power Rush,
Good card.
minus 1,000 to someone.
Minus 1,000 as well.
It's not bad.
Can we talk about the artwork? I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No. His face looks weird.
It does look a little funny. So look at your face.
Oh, no glasses on this one. I could dye my hair green.
Maybe.
And then just go get lost somewhere.
Yeah, you could do that.
That'd be perfect. Silver's Ray Lee, yellow. 6 cost, 6k power, 1k counter. Former Roger Pirates. On play, if your leader is multicolored and your opponent has 3 or fewer life, KO up to one of your opponent's character with original power of 6,000, 7,000 or less. And then trigger is activate this card's on play effect.
Do you think this is for Boa? That
I
couldn't
don't
fit.
know. Well, I mean, it does fit with Boa because obviously Rayleigh's the one that saved her.
Yeah, I thought maybe he would I don't know what they'd be on there. I don't know what.
I don't know if you...
Former Roger Pirates. I mean, yeah,
He's
because
a good card, but you're not going to be able to use search for Boa in it.
no,
Like, he's going to be a good card in almost any yellow deck.
it's a good trigger because I mean he's got a 1,000 counter as well, but it's a great trigger to basically KO one of your opponent's characters with original power of 7,000 or less.
Yeah.
So that's mad. Six
good.
though. I don't know.
Yeah. In a lot of multicolored yellow decks, he's going to be pretty good though. It's just the search ability of him is going to be pretty rough. Because I was thinking, like, Yamato obviously gets leaders usually to 3 life pretty quickly. Obviously, if you're versing blue-red ace, the ability kicks in straight away.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, I'd imagine the card's probably built for Boa at the moment, but it could potentially have some future proofing for some
other yellows.
In some further sets.
Well, it's not leader locked, so it could be in any yellow deck, really.
No. And the disappointment of the leaks, Diamante, 6 cost, 8k power, Don Quixote Pirates, counter 1,000, vanilla. Lame.
Vanilla. It's pretty average.
I know. Surely you could have made a 2k counter at least.
Yeah.
He's not going to get any play.
You just give him. I don't know. Just give him something. Oh, I mean, I know they've got to have vanillas, but
yeah, I know.
It's just
Yeah, it's just a card. He's not going to get played. No. It's just a card.
Move on to something a bit more exciting. We got Trafalgar Law. Here we go. The big hitter for the Law deck. He's a 9 cost, 10,000 power, Supernova and Heart Pirates. Not Warlords.
Not Warlords. It's what they've put in big bold brackets.
Yeah. He has Rush as well.
Which is awesome.
And on opponent's attack, this is mad. On opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash 2 cards from your hand, choose one of your characters, and swap that character's original power with your leader's original power until the end of the battle.
It's a good saving, but I mean the trash 2 cards is pretty rough.
Trash 2 cards is a lot, isn't it?
Especially for red, where I mean so far with the Traffy deck, I don't think it's going to have much draw power.
Plus, your leader's only ever going to have 5,000 power.
Yeah, but you could swap the power of this with your leader.
I mean, trash 2 cards, you're going to choose one of your characters and swap that character's original power with your leader's original power. Ah!
Him.
Yeah, okay, so you would swing with this guy for 10,000, and if your opponent wants to attack your leader, this guy's ability swaps it around for that battle.
I mean, that's why it works that way, because if you're trashing 2 cards, the 2 cards you're trashing gives you a max of 4,000 Don.
Yeah.
So 4,000 attack.
4,000 counter.
If you swap in the character's power with this card, it's 5,000.
Yeah, okay. I get that now. That's actually really good.
It's good, but it's still one of those things where you're still losing 2 cards, which could put you in a predicament.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it if your opponent's only swinging you for 7 or maybe 8, but even then you probably might not.
Yeah.
Have to be like a big hit. Still there. Good card. Got a rush. All right, here's the card. If this hasn't got people excited, not only because it's Nami and the artwork's actually really awesome.
Of course.
But Nami is a 4 cost, 2,000 power, film and straw hat.
Yep.
Green card, by the way, with a 1,000 counter. So that wasn't good enough already. She's a blocker.
How good?
And on play, rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less. Then, yes, this continues. Then, at the end of your turn, set up to 5 of your rested Don cards as active.
So good.
Like, what the actual fuck? Like,
Red, green, Luffy.
It only costs you 4 Don to get this card out.
Yep.
It's also got a 1,000 counter too, just in case. It's a blocker, so because its on playability was already great enough. Rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less. Like,
this is going to be the new carrot card.
That's crazy.
Just played in like all green decks, regardless.
This will definitely get played in all green decks. Like, I know you were saying it probably only maybe works for green, red, Luffy the most, which it probably does. It probably does with his ability. But any green deck that allows you to, at the end of your turn, give 5 stand 5 rested Don, knowing that you could have, there's some good green counters out there too.
Yeah.
So, knowing that you could then, okay, I've got all these Don, I've got 5 Don that I can basically go, okay, here's 3,000 here's 3,000 counter, here's 3,000 counter. It costs you 1 Don.
Yeah.
Like, it's unreal. It's ridiculous. And she's a blocker. Like, what the fuck? Like, God.
She's only 2k power though.
Oh, surprised I didn't make her a 10,000.
I should have.
But I'm not gonna lie, I need this artwork. Like, even just the Zeus and just everything about this card is just
It is pretty cool.
amazing.
It's got Zeus in there. I'm just trying to think what film it's from though.
That is, I believe, from...
Is it from Red?
No, it's before that. What is it? It's not Film Gold.
But she didn't have Zeus in there.
No, but they might just be putting Zeus in because she's got Zeus now.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so because I know it's like, is it OPO 1 or 2 where they've got some of the film characters that have like the pirate outfits? I can't remember what. I swear it might be Red with Uda because they're all based around the Uda.
Oh, maybe it is.
Actually, this would be a good deck for Uda
Yes.
because Uda has like every counter.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway.
Wowee.
Going into Crocodile?
Yeah, I like this one. I don't mind it. We've been sort of a bit iffy on Crocodile as a leader.
But we knew Crocodile was going to be an 8 cost. We've been talking about it this whole time because all his cards are 0-8. So
yeah.
So 8 cost, 1,000.
1,000 power. That'd be trash.
10,000 power. 7 Warlords of the Sea Brokeworks. On play, up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 9 or less cannot attack until the end of their next turn. Afterwards, if your opponent has a character with a cost of 0 or 8
or more,
draw 1 card, which we know will always be the case anyway.
Well, exactly, yeah.
And then on KO, this is the interesting one and the cool looking effect is you may trash 1 card from your hand and then play this character from your trash.
That's mad. I love that.
That's insane.
Like, you get the on-play effect again. So, like, if someone KOs it, if you've attacked with him and they manage to then KO him because they want this guy off the board, you then trash a card to play him again, and then you then stop another one of their characters from attacking.
Yeah, so if anyone's playing against Crocodile, you're gonna have to save your last hit for this character.
Yes.
Which could mess up your sort of timing and gauge on how to go. Because he's 10k power, so you're going to need big hitters.
You're going to need a big hitter, yeah.
And if you fuck it up...
It's pretty, yeah. That's good. I like that. Good effect. Good ability. And we got last card, Dracula Mihawk. And this one is also the revealed manga for the pack.
Yes.
Mihawk is the manga card you get in this.
Yep.
And you're not overly happy about that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the manga card.
It's cool that it's Mihawk, but...
It's cool it's Mihawk. I just reckon they could use better.
They could have done something a bit better than him just standing there with his arms crossed. Or was he touching his hat or something?
Yeah, like touching his hat.
Yeah. Like a really cool like slash or just like even just holding his sword out or something. Like just...
Yeah.
Like, that'd be alright. This actually would have been a better manga.
Yeah, and then just put in the panels around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So we'll get into what he actually does. So he's a 9 cost, 10,000 power, 7 Warlords of the Sea. Your turn, when this character is rested, up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 9 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next turn. So basically, if you don't use your leader ability to rest this guy, you could just attack with him anyway, and then he'll become rested. So that's pretty good. And he also has a once per turn on your opponent's attack. You may discard 1 card from your hand, give up to one of your leader or characters plus 2,000 power during this battle. So that's good if you have a brick in your hand that you just don't want. It's a good...
Yeah, just get rid of it.
It's a brick that becomes a 2k counter. So, yeah. I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, I don't mind. It's actually really good for...
It's a really good card. The fact that it's like... If at any point it's rested, it's not that you have to use your leader ability to rest it. If it attacks and becomes rested...
Yeah.
Then your opponent cannot rest a character that's 9,000... sorry, 9
cost of 9 or less.
Or less.
Yeah.
On their next turn.
Which is very good.
It's just insane. It just means literally like... Unless it's a 10 cost hitter, any other big hitter is essentially just you're not going to be able to attack with it.
Yeah. And if you don't kill this thing, next turn they swing with another 10k and they do the exact same thing again.
Same thing.
So, yeah,
it's just going to completely negate.
That with the
Nami.
the Shanks.
Oh, the Shanks?
Yeah.
Well, but the Shanks, I don't think you're allowed to play a character.
Oh, no. Well, you wouldn't be able to play both at the same time anyway because their costs are too high. The cost for...
Wait, are you talking about the Shanks from OP13?
No, the Shanks from OP14.
Oh, I can't remember what that Shanks was.
Oh.
When did we do that?
Keep talking about crap while I find it.
Was there a Shanks?
Yeah, you were talking about how great it was.
Well, yeah, right. I thought that was an OP13. It's the one where it restands all the Don when it's
Nah,
played.
not that one. This one.
Oh, actually, yeah. Sorry, I do remember the one you're talking
You
about.
remember it
But
once.
while you're looking for it, so you can go back through the thing, the OP14 Nami. The other reason it's going to be amazing in the red-green Luffy deck, or any deck that plays the OP13 Traffy, is Traffy's ability is pull a card back. I think it's cost of 5 or less, and then play one out. No, sorry, it's pull back any card, and you can play one out that's 5 or less. So you can literally just play her out, play out Traffy, pull her back, and play her again.
Huh. That's so good.
Yeah.
What?
So you can just rest. You can just, as long as you keep playing out the Traffy thing and bouncing her, you can rest, and then on the next turn rest again.
I don't care what we said. I want to use Dofi as well. I'll use Boa just for the sake of us having different decks to use. I will use Boa.
Yeah.
But I really want to. I would use, like, if you optimized your Dofi deck, I'd want to use it too.
Yeah, well, you could.
Yeah, be sick. All right, he found that Shanks that I was talking about. So it's a 7 cost, 9,000 power.
Yeah.
Your turn, when this character is rested, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with an original power of 7,000 or lower. And on your opponent's turn, if the character is rested, all of your opponent's characters get minus 1,000 power. So if he's already out, and then next turn you then play your Mihawk, like, Jesus.
Rest him. Actually, some of those cards are going to go hard in Lim. You can play them rested.
Well, that's right. This one could be okay and rested.
Oh, actually, you can only play Odyssey, can't you? With her ability.
No, her ability will only play an Odyssey 5 or less, but you can still play other green cards.
Yeah, but they don't get played rested unless it's through her ability, is it?
No, all cards are played rested.
It is? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well,
but
you can still
I don't know if that works or not, because as this says, when this character is rested, rest up to one of your opponent's characters. I don't know if getting played rested counts as being rested.
Yeah, true.
That'd be a...
You'd have to ask a judge. But yeah, probably the way it's worded, I would think if you're playing it rested, it's probably not being rested.
No, his ability, because he's already rested though, his ability would kick in straight away with the minus 1,000, which is pretty still handy. Yeah, there you go. That's just those last couple that that have just been released.
Yeah.
There's been a few more, like, the SPs and sort of stuff that have been coming out as well. So
yeah, all the artworks have been released. Again, it's one of those ones where I'm just like, I think this might be a set I'm okay with skipping getting a box and maybe just get the singles I need for what I want to do. EBO3 looks like it's going to be one we want to delve into box-wise, I think.
Yeah, EBO3 looks like there's just so much support in that. Like,
there's some good chase cards in it too.
Oh yeah, that too.
Gold Dons, all the SPs and everything else like that. Yeah,
it's actually there's a lot of cards, isn't there? Like I want all of them.
But quickly before we wrap up completely, just a quick leak as well. EBO4.
Yes, EBO4
has been named. It is going to be Egghead.
Is it Egghead Chaos or something?
Yeah, Egghead Chaos or something similar. But it's all going to be around Egghead. So extra boosters for Egghead. I don't know if that's going to mean anything for that leak about the ST29, I think it was, with the yellow Luffy starter deck. That was Egghead. Just seems like that might be too much Egghead being released not all at once, but, sort of in together. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, because there hasn't been any leaks about that starter deck since.
No.
So I'll be interested to see whether or not that's actually a legitimate thing or not, but pretty excited for the Egghead release to see what it gets.
Is it actually confirmed that that's the name of it though, or is it just speculation that that's the name of it?
Like Egghead Chaos.
Yeah.
I think that's speculation, but it's definitely Egghead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all Egghead based. Because it's the extra booster, EB, I'm not sure if they'll do a leader. If they do, it might only be one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's either going to be another Vegapunk, or it could be, I doubt it'll be Luffy, if Luffy's going to be the starter deck for ST29.
No, that's right. They wouldn't do another one.
Could it be another Straw Hat? I'm just trying to think of the Egghead arc. Kuma? Kuma might find a leader.
Kuma might get his own leader.
It won't be Bonnie, because Bonnie just got her Egghead leader in 13. Saturn?
Nah, they won't give it to a...
You don't reckon to a 5 elder?
No. I reckon there could be some 5 elder support though in the box.
True. Borsalino? Kizaru?
Well, maybe.
Sentomaro?
I suppose he had a bit of an impact here, didn't he?
Sentomaro might as
No,
well.
maybe not. I don't reckon he will.
Don't reckon?
He's a bit of a
Okay.
no-name character, really.
He'll probably just be a character card, won't he?
Yeah.
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 With some pacifistas and
Yeah.
Sephrons.
So yeah, I'm sure
They wouldn't make a Sephron leader, would they? No,
No.
they wouldn't. No.
I'm sure there'll be more leaks soon. There always seems to be people out there finding more ways to get into the what's to come. They always, I don't know how they do it, but yeah, we know months and months in advance. So
It must just be like when they tell distributors, because they'd have to already be starting to get like the stores. You know, you're going to be starting to have to book in your stock soon.
yeah, that's right.
Very interesting. Very interesting that the whole EB is going to potentially just be based on Egghead alone. Seems very narrow.
It does seem narrow, doesn't it? There's got to be other cards in there.
You would think so.
Yeah, can't just all be Egghead. Maybe primarily Egghead, but
with
not
some other
all.
stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the current leak going around, so we'll see.
It's very exciting. So, all right, keep your eyes peeled. We've got Phantasmal Flames coming out this week.
Flame, yep.
So we've definitely got some of those to open up. Hopefully get some pretty cool cards out of that. We're gonna get together get together and do a few like match sim videos for some of the latest One Piece leaders from OP13.
Yep.
So we can sort of have a bit of a play around with that, and you guys get to sort of see a bit of the gameplay and what some people would do, or what we would do anyway. And so yeah, still lots to come.
And probably no episode next week. Likely.
Yeah,
we'll see. Break.
Yeah, if there's a break, we'll see what sort of leaks come out with TCG.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, it might be a week off as well.
Yeah.
But there'll always still be plenty of short videos and stuff. Like I said, Phantasmal Flames out this weekend, so we'll probably have plenty of those videos next week anyway.
For that. Yep.
So there you go, everyone.
Cool.
Hope you enjoyed the chat for Chapter 1165 and obviously the Pokemon and One Piece TCG leaks.
Beautiful.
Until next time, see yous.
Cheers.